And we're back. 10-minute
That's a
break,
brand new rap.
and we've returned with a new
Yeah.
focus on this lovely Wednesday afternoon. It is
Yep,
beautiful.
the sun is still shining. It's still warm. It's still lovely. Yeah.
And I hope it stays this way. I hope it does not become too hot.
I made an iced coffee in my break, so I'm very happy.
So some fast movement there. Making that coffee quickly. It's lunchtime in America, not now, but like 12 o'clock is lunchtime for America, not 1 o'clock like it is in Italy.
Yeah, the same in the UK. It's 12 o'clock, maybe 1 o'clock if you are late.
Yeah, the late lunch.
But yesterday I had breakfast at my normal time, like 9 a.m., 8:30, 9 a.m. And then I said, because of my lessons, I said, "Oh, shall we have lunch at 12?" And Tom said, "No, are you crazy? That's in like 3 hours. I won't be hungry." I was like, "That's lunchtime. Sorry."
I start cooking lunch at 11:30 so I can eat it by 12.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Amina. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, good to see you again.
Yes, thank you. We're here again. If you need to refresh on who we are, my name is Pearl, and I am from Florida in the United States, and David and I work in Milan at the Montenero School.
Yeah, perfect. We work in Montenero, so we are friends and colleagues. And as Pearl said, my name is David, and I'm from South London in England.
Yes.
I Googled, by the way, before we were talking about the Queen and how old she is. She is 93, and this month is her birthday. She is 94 this month.
Doesn't she have 2 birthdays or something like that?
Yeah, I Googled it, and it said April 21st. But I can Google again for you to find out why
I
our Queen.
that she has like multiple different countries, like Australia or Canada, celebrate her birthday in the summer or something in June.
Yeah, I've just Googled it. So her real birthday is the 21st of April. So she was born 21st of April, 1926.
Oh my gosh.
And her second birthday, which is the public celebration, they call her official birthday, is on the second Saturday of June.
Do you know why they have an official birthday?
I think an official birthday is to celebrate, and to celebrate, they make it a public holiday. And to make it a public holiday or a national holiday, it needs to be on the weekend. And so the date will change every year, but it's the second Saturday of June.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Yeah. I mean, in April would be more realistic or more appropriate, maybe, but because that's her real birthday. But her official birthday is in June.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's nice for her because she can celebrate her birthday twice.
Yeah, and I think it's nice because lots of people argue, is the royal family necessary? Yes, it is. No, it isn't. But it sort of gives a reason for the country to celebrate altogether.
That's nice. That's wonderful. All right. Great. So today we're going to do his day, her day. In this focus activity, daily routine, times and days, and third person. So don't forget, in third person, for the verbs, they need to have an S. So she reads, she studies, she eats. So third person, there is always an S. Sorry, an S. Sorry.
An S.
Don't forget, third person S. Has, goes, sees, watches. S. All right. What time is it? What time is it? Match the clock to the time expression. Example, it's 4:30, which is letter F. So we have it's 7:30, it's 12:15, it's 11, it's 3:45, it's 6:45, it's 10:15, it's 9. So in the chat, match the time to the word. So the letter to the time.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. And yeah, we can keep it simple today, just using numbers. Like it's 7:15, it's 12:15. We don't want to make things too complicated, I guess, with quarter past, quarter to. Don't worry about that. Keep it
it's
nice
very common in Italian for them to use a quarter past, half past. In America, we don't. It's not very common to use it. We say the time.
Oh, really? We use it all the time.
Maybe it's European because I mean it exists. You could say it's 12:30, and we would understand. But it's easier for us to say the numbers.
Yeah. Fair enough.
It's 7:30 is G. Good job, Amina. Yes, it is G.
Yeah. Perfect. 12:15 is C. Perfect, Amina. Yes. 12:15 is C. It's 11 is B. Perfect. It's 11 is B. It's 3:45. 3:45.
Mm.
So in America, do you say, for example, right now, would you say it's 12:10 or 10 past 12?
It's 12:10.
Cool.
It's just easier. It's less words.
It is much easier. Like your date is also easier when you say
I tried
March.
to explain, I guess. 3:45 is D. Good job, Amina.
I think when I speak Italian, which isn't often, I I use it simple like this. I would say
Me too.
9,
I don't even
12,
know how
15.
to really concentrate. 6:45 is H. Correct, Amina.
Perfect.
It's 10:15 is E. Yep, and that means the last one is A. Good.
Perfect. Cool. Quickly, before we continue, we need to pay attention here for time. When we say the time, 7:30, 12:15, we use third person singular. Third person singular. It is 7:30 because our subject is the time. The time. And there's only one time.
Yeah, so it's always it's. Always it's. And if we want to use time with an appointment, we use at. The lesson is at.
Yeah. Or my dentist appointment is at 2:30.
Right? If I say, what time is it? You can say, it's 12:10, which it is. Or talking about an appointment or a lesson, or when what time something happened, if you use the preposition at. Okay. Also, it is important to know that in English, in American in particular, we don't use 24 hours. We don't say, so for example, 15:30 is 3:30.
Perfect.
Same in England, right?
Same in England. Yeah, we don't use 24-hour.
So we don't say it's 15:30 in English. We say it's 3:30. Stop. So we don't use, we only use the hours 1 to 12.
Yeah. And if you want to clarify if it is morning or afternoon, we say PM or AM. So in the morning, 3:30 AM when you're sleeping, 3:30 AM you sleep, 3:30 PM in the afternoon, probably you're having lunch or a coffee while you're working.
Good. There are times in English that we don't need to use a number, they have a title. So for example, Amina, maybe you know, how do we say this time in English?
Oh, 0000.
We don't say 000. Remember, we only use numbers 1 to 12.
0 o'clock.
So
No, it's not 0.
And you know, the first time I saw this was when I lived in Rome, and I saw it in the metro, and I was like, what time is that?
Really?
I had never seen it before, and I was 23 and had never seen 00 before on a clock. So I had to think, what's 1 minute before like 23:59? I was like, oh, it's this time. I'd never seen it. I was shocked.
You idiot.
I had never seen it before. I had never seen 00 on a clock, and it was in Rome in the metro, and I was shocked. I was like, what time is that?
Is the clock broken?
I thought the clock was broken. Yes, we can say it's midnight. Good, Amina. If you say midnight, or we can say 000 is midnight, or we can say 12 a.m.
Perfect. 12 a.m. Because when you arrive at midnight, it becomes morning, technically.
12 a.m. So midnight is 12 a.m. And 12 p.m. also has other names. Do you know what they are, Amina? 12 p.m. has 2 other names.
Yeah, so this is 12:00. In the middle of the day.
Opposite of midnight.
Yeah. What do we call it? Amina or anyone else watching, what is it? We call it in the middle of the day, the opposite of midnight. We call it.
Okay. So 12 p.m. also equals midday, or we can say noon.
Perfect. Midday or noon.
Midday or noon.
Cool. And this is why we say afternoon for 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m. is after noon.
At mid-morning, the word mid-morning exists in English, but it's usually to talk about 9, 10 o'clock in the middle of the morning.
Yeah, like 9, 10, 11, mid-morning.
Good. So good job. So we can say noon. I usually say noon. It's just more common for me, I think, in America to say noon.
I would say midday. Midday.
So midday is more English. Noon is more American, but we both say midnight.
Yes.
Got it.
Hey, Maria, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you for joining us. David, I have a question for you. Maybe Amina knows, and maybe Maria knows. How would you say this time?
Oh. Good question. Very good question.
So how can we say this time in English? It's I always forget to teach this whenever I see it.
Yeah, it's funny because you can have several options here. You can be very specific. You can be very specific, or you can round it to a more general time. So if you're very specific, that's your question, isn't it? If you're very specific, what do you say?
Specifically, how do we How do we say this specific time?
So do you want me to answer, or shall we wait for the others?
You can answer. It's fine.
I can answer. We would say 11:07. Is that what you would say?
07.
Yeah, 11:07.
Close. 11:07 is it's a good try. Many students think that, but we would pronounce 07. So 7. Oh.
Yeah, we don't say 0, so it's the same with the date. We would say O, like the letter A, B, C, D, going to O. 11:07.
It's 11:07 or 11:05. Not 15:05, 3:05. Remember, we don't use very popular time.
I feel like my lighting has really changed because the sun is shining on my desk and reflecting right on my face.
It's so luminous.
So yeah, I've got some underlighting, like I'm telling a horror story now. I can cover it like this, maybe.
Sorry. Oh, it's the same. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, we can skip this. We know what time it is. We did it. All right. Good. All right. Good. Days of the week. What days of the week are missing? What days of the week are missing? So we have Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. So Maria and Amina, what days are missing? Oh, very shiny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's my watch.
It's very bright there.
Perfect. So also here, for the memory, after we remember all of the days of the week, we can look at pronunciation. Pronunciation, because it's a very important part of this activity. Put my bottle there, it's a bit better. Just glowing.
It's blinding.
Okay. So Monday is the first one. Monday is number 1. What's number 2? What's number 2? Cool. So Amina, you've said, I think Sunday. Sunday we have at the bottom. That is the final day of the week.
It's the end of the week is, the final day of the week is Sunday.
Yeah, that's the last one.
In America, Sunday is actually, or in reality, the first day of the week.
I find this very strange.
Sunday is the first day of the week in America, but in Europe, Sunday is the final day of the week.
Perfect.
So on the calendar in America, it's like S and S at the end.
I think that's more, I think that's strange because when, in the Bible, if we go back to the beginning, God created the earth in 7 days. And on the final day, he rested, which is Sunday, no?
Yeah,
Sunday is the day of rest.
No, Americans, they were trying to escape religious persecution. That's why we started.
It's ironic, isn't it?
I know. Yeah, I know, right? Yes, Amina, Monday, Tuesday.
Perfect. Number 2, Tuesday.
So 2 for Tuesday. It is the second day, so 2 Tuesday. 2 Tuesday. Wednesday, perfect. The D is silent. So Wednesday.
Wednesday.
We do not say.
Like you're asking a question. When? Wednesday.
When? What day? Monday, Tuesday. And then we have Thursday. Thursday. So remember, Thursday with the TH. Thursday.
Yeah. I found the origin of this word recently.
It's from Thor. Thor.
Yes.
Thor.
The what's it?
Norse mythology.
Yeah. The god of thunder.
Yeah, I think Wednesday is from Woden's Day, which is another.
Ah, I didn't know that.
I learned this from a computer game where in time is Carmen Sandiego, and I never forgot. But yes, Friday is next, and then Saturday, Sunday. Perfect.
Perfect. So, what day is it today?
What day
And
is
what day is it tomorrow?
No,
We
with
go.
quarantine, sometimes I can't remember what day it is because every day is the same.
Every day feels exactly the same. Yeah.
Every day.
But I'm very excited. This weekend is Easter, and
Mm,
on Sunday, I am having a Zoom call with all of my family. All of my family
that sounds wonderful.
on this
I
Sunday. Yeah,
forgot that
very
it's
excited.
Easter. I think when I go to the supermarket, I will try to buy some Easter chocolate.
Yeah, well, Tom bought 2 Easter eggs when we went to the supermarket on Monday.
Mm. All right. So today is Wednesday. Me too. I know it's just hard. Today is Wednesday. And tomorrow.
So tomorrow must be Thursday.
Exactly.
Thursday.
It's Thursday.
So
David.
remember,
I'm sorry. Continue, David. You're teaching.
remember the pronunciation there. So we've got number 2 for Tuesday. 2 for Tuesday. And then after Wednesday is Thursday. So the pronunciation here, it can seem similar if you are learning the days for the first time, but to focus on pronunciation, we actually hear it very differently. Tuesday, Tuesday, or Thursday, Thursday.
Thursday.
Perfect.
David, what is your favorite day of the week?
Ooh, very good question. My favorite day of the week is Saturday. Saturday. Because usually I don't work on Saturday. But if I do work, I only work a little bit and
My
then I can relax.
Saturday as well.
Why? Why is it your favorite day?
Because for the same reasons you said, I usually don't work Saturday and I can relax. I also like Friday because it makes me excited for the second day.
Yeah, me too.
Second day
Me
for
too.
the weekend.
Yeah. But Sunday, I like Sunday because I can relax. But on Sunday, I always think of Monday and I mentally prepare myself for work.
Yeah.
So I prefer Saturday because then I can properly relax.
Mm-hmm. What is your favorite day? What is your favorite day, Amina? What is your favorite day? The day I don't like is Sunday. I think Sunday was my least favorite day.
Least favorite?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why?
Because what you said, because I know that tomorrow, the next day will be Monday, and I am sad about it. I actually dislike Sunday more than Monday.
Oh,
You know, it's very strange. I don't know why.
I think Tuesday is my least favorite day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've started the week.
Or maybe Tuesday, you're right.
The past weekend is gone. The future weekend is very distant. So I don't like Tuesday.
I think sometimes I'm okay with Monday because sometimes it is a holiday, the day for holidays, and maybe you don't always work on Monday.
Yeah. Amina says, my favorite day is Saturday because I can do lots of things, for example, cooking or go to the gym, and I can visit my family. Perfect. That's really nice.
That is
Very
nice.
sociable. Look at us focusing on relaxing, and Amina is very sociable and active on her weekends.
Good for you, Amina. You're using your time well. Use your time correctly. All right, David, can you hear me?
So here, my day, we need to match the activities to the images. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And our activities are go to bed, get dressed, have lunch, get home, start work, have dinner, watch TV, and have breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So Amina or other people, if you're watching, write in the chat what activity is what. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
What did I do today?
So I did one. I did some of these things already.
Get dressed. The picture is not clear. I don't know how I can make it bigger. No, that's just gonna make it bigger for me. That's okay. We can do it together.
Yeah, let's do it together. So A is A looks like get home.
Yeah, you're entering the house.
Yeah, to enter the house to get home.
Yeah, A is get home. B, they look like they are in the bed. They're eating in bed.
Ah, I love to eat in bed, and this is usually breakfast. So is it have breakfast?
Yes, it is. I'm trying. Well, C is there.
There we go, number C.
Letter
Perfect. Number C, I'm terrible. But yes, C, dinner is more sociable. So they look like they are out at the restaurant. So they are socializing, having dinner.
Having dinner. I don't like to eat in my bed. In the past,
No,
but I don't. Because
I was
I'm
thinking that.
a clean eater. So I drop food in my bed.
Yeah, me too. I was thinking this because breakfast, especially if you have like a croissant or toast, it's quite messy. Food can go everywhere, and you don't want food in bed.
It depends on the food sometimes. If it's ice cream, I'm okay. Am I? It's in a bowl.
If it's in a bowl, maybe I eat ice cream on a cone, so you have to be very agile.
Don't do that. It depends on what I'm eating. It depends. All right, D. D is a terrible photo, to be honest.
It is. It's very confusing. I have to look very close at the screen.
It's a woman, and she is looking in a wardrobe.
Ah, so that must be get dressed. Get dressed.
Get dressed. I did not get dressed today. I have, because I changed from my sleeping pajamas to my house clothes. So it is not real clothes. I didn't get dressed.
I think you.
There you go. I mean, D is get dressed.
I make sure that every day I get dressed so that there is a difference between bed and.
Me too. My house pajamas and my bed pajamas are different.
Yeah, true. True.
F is watch TV. Yes. G is have lunch. H is start work, and then E is my favorite part of the day. Go to bed.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Bed, watch TV, have lunch, and start work. So I do most of these every day, right? Yes.
Yeah. At the moment, A we can't do. A we can't do. because we don't leave the house.
Maybe I do D, depends on the day. Right?
Perfect.
All right. My day. My day. When do you do the following activities? So we have morning, afternoon, evening, and the activities are go to bed, get dressed, have lunch, get home, start work, have dinner, watch TV, have breakfast. So we need to organize the activities in morning, afternoon, or evening. So get up is morning, go to bed is, what do you think it is? I go to bed very late.
Me too. I don't go to bed in the evening. I go to bed. I just gave the answer. I go to bed at night. I go to bed at night. So after evening has finished.
Good. It's important to remember, Amina and others, that when we use the morning, the afternoon, the evening, we use the preposition in. So in the morning, afternoon, evening. In is for the morning, afternoon, evening, and we use at only for night and time.
Yeah, it's an irregular one. At or night. I am going to close my blinds so that my lighting isn't so strange.
All right. So go evening is go to bed, get dressed. Get dressed in the evening. So when we get dressed, it means we prepare our clothes for the day. So when I prepare my clothes for work is to get dressed. So it's not the evening. Get dressed, well, if you work at night, maybe. But it's just usually in the morning. We get dressed in the morning. So we change
because
to real clothes.
You get up, you maybe have a shower if you shower in the mornings, and then you get dressed.
Exactly. Have dinner, yes, in the evening. Correct.
For sure.
So go to bed, get dressed. Have lunch. I think it is very obvious.
Yeah.
Lunch is in the afternoon. Get home. Get home could be too.
Get home, yeah, depends on your job. But most commonly, if you work a normal 9 to 5 job.
I don't know. If you're a student, you get home at a different time than regular adults. Because they finish school, they go home for lunch, so they get home at a different time. They're lucky. In the morning, start work, have breakfast. Absolutely. In the morning, start work and have breakfast. I can get home in evening, but get home could also be afternoon. It depends.
Yeah, depending on your job, your activities.
Mia said start work is in the morning.
Perfect.
Get home and then at work. Have dinner. We said earlier it was evening. Watch TV. I mean, now I watch TV morning,
all
afternoon.
day.
But I guess usually if you work in the morning, you wake up, you eat breakfast, you go to work, you come home, you cook dinner, you eat it. You have only time to watch TV in the evening, apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, I watch TV all day.
Me too. Depending on work or activities, but all day at the moment.
Yes, all day, every day. I don't have a TV, so I watch Netflix, but I think they are the same. They are equal.
Yeah. Perfect. So tell us about your day. Tell us when you do the following activities. Maybe for you it is different. For example, in the morning, I get up at 7 o'clock. At 7:30, I get dressed. In the afternoon, and you continue. So, Amina, write your answer for your day, what time you do these activities. I will give some examples for myself.
Mm-hmm. Your
At
current
the moment,
day or your current day?
yeah, I'll do current day at the moment in quarantine. So I get up at 8 o'clock every day. I get up at 8 o'clock. I have breakfast at 8:15. At 8:15. I do exercise at 8:30 if I'm motivated, if I am motivated.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get dressed. So I am ready to start my day at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock for work or other activities. In the afternoon, I have lunch probably at 2 o'clock. If I'm not teaching, if I'm not working, I have lunch at 2 o'clock.
That's late for an Italian, even.
Yeah.
2 o'clock.
Yesterday I had lunch at 4 o'clock.
Is that lunch then?
A lunch and dinner put together.
Dinner.
Dinner or dunch. And then in the evening, I finish work, depending, maybe 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. I then have dinner about 9 o'clock, 9:30, and then I watch TV while I eat dinner at the same time.
My mornings are more or less the same, but my afternoon and evenings are variable. They vary.
Yeah.
So I wake up. Now I am trying to wake up around 8 or 8:30.
Okay.
I usually wake up around 9 or 9:30, but I'm trying to wake up earlier. So my body wakes up at 8 now. These
That's
last 2
good.
days. But I stay
But
in bed.
9:30 is still good because many people I know remain in bed until 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock
I'm trying
because of
to
quarantine.
I want to be a good adult.
A
So
respectable adult.
I usually get up around 8:15. My body wakes up at 8:15.
Wow. That's
And
good. My body doesn't. I need to use the alarm to wake up.
my body wakes up. Also because I have my windows very close to my bed and the sun is very bright. So it
That's
wakes
good.
me up. I need to have I don't like sleeping in a room without a window. I need sunlight. I need to wake up with the sun.
I like that as well, but Tom always insists we must put the blinds down at night. And it makes waking up very difficult in the morning.
I have to have the sun. To wake up with the sun. So wake up. I usually wake up at 8:15. Sometimes I get dressed immediately. Not immediately, but like after I use the bathroom, I get dressed. Or I usually eat breakfast around 8:45, 9 o'clock. And then I get dressed, or it changes. I get dressed, or I eat breakfast, or I eat breakfast, then I get dressed. Then I eat lunch around 12:30 or 1 o'clock, because I am normal.
Yeah, it's a normal time to have lunch.
Sometimes, and then I sometimes start work. Maybe I start work before, after. I usually eat dinner around 6:30 or 7 because that's normal in America.
Nice.
And what else is there? I watch TV when I eat lunch and eat dinner. I watch Netflix, so TV is always on.
Yeah.
And I usually go to bed around 1 a.m.
Wow. That is late.
What time do you?
Yeah, about
12:30.
midnight, 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Usually
about
not past 1 a.m. Maybe the latest is 2 a.m.
yeah.
But then I wake up at 9. My body needs 7 hours of sleep minimum. Good. Amina says, in the morning I get up at 8 o'clock. After I take my shower and I make my breakfast. At 12 o'clock I make my lunch. Amina eats lunch at 12. Yes.
Wow, nice and early, like us, like the UK or like America.
America. And then after I study English, in the evening I watch TV and go to sleep at midnight. Oh, okay, so more or less similar schedules.
Yeah, we have a similar routine.
Yes, I should study Italian. I should add that in my routine. On the weekends, I usually sleep until 10. In the past,
Yeah.
but what is your routine on a normal day? No quarantine.
No quarantine. I wake up at about 6:30 or 7 o'clock, and I go to the gym. So I arrive at the gym at 7:15. 7:15. And then I return home at 8:15 and I have breakfast. I then so I get up,
Wait,
gym.
pause. While David's talking, Amina, tell us your routine, your day when it's is not quarantine. So what is your normal day when there is no quarantine? So tell us. Okay, David.
Yeah. So I return home at 8:15. I prepare my lessons for work, depending on what lessons I have that day. And then usually I will go to work to arrive at work at about 9:30. If I have an early lesson, I arrive at 9:30. And then I work usually until 9 p.m. because the school is open quite late, 9 p.m. I get home at about 9:15 or 9:30, and I have dinner about 9:45, very late dinner, 9:45 p.m. And I watch TV and I go to bed the same time, about 12:30 midnight or 1 a.m.
Hmm. My routine during if there is no quarantine, I wake up at 8 o'clock every day. I'm trying to return to that routine. Wake up at 8 o'clock. I have a very small breakfast at 8:20. Then
Cool.
I get dressed at 8:30. And I usually, if I work at 10, I leave the house by 9:15.
Oh,
That's it.
perfect.
If not, then I start work usually around 11 or 12. I have lunch in the late afternoons, like 2 or 3, because I usually work from 11 to 12, 1 or 2. And then, but I eat a lot on my break. And then usually we work from 6 p.m., sometimes 5, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at night. So we finish work at 9. I get home at around 9:45. Takes forever to get home. On
Very
9:45.
late.
And then I don't like to eat too late in the night. I don't like eating too late in the night. So I will have something like a small snack. I won't eat a big dinner. I won't have dinner. Something small. And then I will take a shower at 10:30 every night.
Every night. I never shower at night. I never shower at night. I always shower in the morning.
I never shower in the morning. I always shower at night because I like to wash the day off my body, like the pollution, and I don't like to go into my bed dirty.
Fair enough.
I've always taken a shower. My whole life, I take showers at night.
Yeah, my sister is the same, but I am a morning shower person.
Some people are both. Take a shower in the morning and night. I think that's a waste of water.
Yeah, I think that's too much.
So I take a shower. I take a shower at night at 10:30 every day. Even now, I take a shower at 10:30. Not always, but I like to think this is when I normally do it. And then I go to sleep around 12:30 or 1 a.m. Normal.
Cool.
Nina says in the morning I get at 6:30. Wow, so
That is early.
Oh,
I only get up at 6:30 if I go to the gym. Only if I go to the gym.
I take my shower, and after I take a coffee with cookies. Oh, that's my normal breakfast now. I have a tea with cookies. Italian.
Perfect. I have orange juice, coffee, and cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you're British, biscuits. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Biscuits. Biscuits are savory. They're so good, buttery. And then the cookies. And I go to university in the afternoon. I eat a sandwich after I go back to university. Wow. What time do you finish university, Amina? What time do you finish university? The weekends, I don't have a routine, a schedule. On the weekends,
My schedule changes often because my work day changes often. So
in America, when I was in America, I had a very stable schedule. I worked 9 to 5. I woke up at 7:30.
Yeah, me too. In the UK, it was very regular, very stable.
9 to 5, came home. I liked it. I miss it sometimes. At 6 p.m. Wow, you were at university for a long time.
Wow, yeah.
I remember my university days. When I was in university, my schedule was very irregular.
And after I go to Myes in Turin. Oh, perfect.
Oh, that's
Perfect.
very nice.
So you go for those evening lessons.
I like Turin. I want to go back when it's like now, when it's just warm, because we went to Turin in the winter and it was very cold.
Yeah, it was very, very cold. Not nice.
But all right. So we've reached the 50-minute mark. Thank you so much, Amina, for speaking with us today. It made the webinar a lot more fun and easier. We hope you have a good day. Maybe we will see you later at what time, David? 6?
6 o'clock, I believe. We have
David
the
will be back at 6 o'clock, so maybe we will see you then. But if not, happy Easter.
Yes, happy Easter. Eat lots of chocolate, but stay inside, stay safe.
And have a good day.
Right? Yeah, perfect.
All right, bye everyone.
Bye everyone, see you later.